The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Therese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says anyone that's been around me knows how much I want to win. The goal, first and foremost, is helping change this culture for the better. I'm here for a reason, to make an impact. To go in the right direction, I've got to be a vocal leader and just have fun playing basketball. Kevin?
Well, D.A., clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Robinson in at center. And for the Kings, the front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. In the backcourt, it's Fox and Hield. And it's Holmes in at the 5 roaming the paint. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular play. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Fournier. Now the pass to Barrett. Outside, Walker. Shoots over Holmes. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Walker against Fox. Pass to Holmes. Randall grabs the board.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Right side to Walker. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 5.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Fox against Robinson. On the wing, Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
First team.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's Robinson. He kicks to Barrett.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Walker. 7 points in the game. 11 feet away, and again, it's New York.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Fox against Walker. And again, it's De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Barrett. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. Barnes with it. Defended now by Fournier. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Walker surveying the floor. Good work defensively by Fox. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tipped away and stolen by Fournier. Outside Robinson. Fox against Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the
Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Fournier.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Hield finds Fox. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Bagley. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender.
So the Kings will call a timeout. They're first.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harkless comes in for Marvin Bagley. Halliburton's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Now, here's Mitchell. Feeds to Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so here is New York. Sacramento making their last shot. 51 seconds left in the first. Mitchell against Rose. Now Burks. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton passes to Mitchell. Can't cash in from close range. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Burks. Back to Rose. The pass to Gibson. Kicks it to Rose. That's a floater go.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. He has to avoid fouling in those situations.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line? Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And he makes both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the.
We see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randall described, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Hey guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Knicks, Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Noel in at the 4. That free throw, no good. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Now, here's quickly. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Sacramento moving it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And to get open his win. Nice shot by Thompson.
That's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Here's Rose. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Now, here's Thompson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
Rose dishes to Burks. Pass to quickly. Puts it up. And the Knicks miss again. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Len. Marvin Bagley comes in for Tristan Thompson. Barnes, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. Now, here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Robinson kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Walker. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Halliburton drives in. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Back to Fournier. Trying to end the drought, and that's 2 points on the way. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Holmes against Robinson. Holmes passes to Fox. Off target from outside. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Walker against Bagley. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Halliburton finds Fox. Pass to Bagley. that shot off. Randall with some nice
2 minutes
deep.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fournier against Halliburton. The kick out to Walker. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Here's Randall. Bagley with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Barnes up top. Fox deciding where to go with it. Halliburton against Fournier. And it's Halliburton missing. New York leading by 4 from past the arc. And Fournier is good for 3. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
On the wing, Barnes. Barrett covering. Looking to end the run. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Barnes.
The assist.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Walker in the post. Guarded by Fox. Randall passes to Barrett. Outside Fournier. Outside Walker. A 3-ball. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Can't get it to fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their mats?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kemba Walker was the story in the first quarter. He had 9 points and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you solid. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. Their scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Sacramento. In the backcourt, it's Fox and Hield. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. And it's Holmes in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox, slamming that hoop down.
You know, great thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him. We know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that,
R.J.
It's
Barrett.
a chance to win title.
That's his first
And the
personal
call
foul.
will be against R.J.
First
Barrett.
team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Barnes outside. Back to Fox.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
There's Walker with a three. That's in. Coming off an assist for
3
Randall.
points.
Walker's got 12 in the game. Fox passes to Hield. Here's Barnes. Back to Hield. With the drive. Nice D from Fournier. The Knicks leading by 6. Walker in the corner. To the inside. The shot's good from Fournier. 10 points for him.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Walker against Fox. And the layup falls. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity. So low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
Here's Walker. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings trail by 6. From the arc. They get it back. A second chance effort. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
For 3, Fournier. Rebound by the Kings. Bagley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fox against Walker. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Fox.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
New York calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Sacramento making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Len comes in for Bagley, and it's Mitchell in for Fox. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Walker. And Gibson kicks to Quickly. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Hield. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Rose finds Quickly. Over Hield. And he overshot that one, missing.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Mitchell passes to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The feed to Thompson. For the tie, trying to get open his land. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Kings. The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 for the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
It's stolen by Randall. Rose in the post. Len on him. Randall left side. Back to Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
To the paint. And there's Randall on the assist by Burks. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Mitchell, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And it's quickly missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Mitchell with it. 5 points in the game. Over Rose. Offensive rebound.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Kings on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And we'll be back right after this.
Come on, fans.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. New York trailing. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Nerlens Noel is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Walker in at the point.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Heel dishes to Bagley. Passes it to Halliburton. Healed outside. Shot clock at 6. Knicks with the rebound. Now, here's Barrett. Outside, Walker. It's stolen by Bagley. Healed outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Heald's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets
Evan Fournier.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
on one side, inspiration, on the other, devastation.
Fox passes to Harkless. Hield, bounce pass. Bagley with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. Bagley, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Barrett gets it to go.
RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Started.
Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Maurice Harkless. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
First one falls for him. And so Barrett nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Fox against Walker. It's Fox with the drive. Here's Holmes. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York leading by 3. Down low, here's Fournier, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside Robinson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. 6 to shoot. Here's Noel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Noel against Holmes. There's the dish to Fox. Shoots over Walker. Fox, no good. And Walker's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Noel. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight. Timeout called by the Kings.
With the timeout. It's time for T-shirts! All right, look who's coming out onto the courts. Come on, get loud! 916.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Halliburton. And New York with a change here, too. Randall's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel it.
That's his first personal foul.
The Kings trail by 6. Left side Fox drives to the hoop. Shoots over Walker. No good off the back of the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Randall starts going downhill. He's tough to stop on the drive.
Shooting for New York, Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
After being picked 7th out of Kentucky back in 2014 by the Lakers, you remember Julius Randle, an auspicious start to his career, breaking his leg on his very first NBA game. That has not deterred him.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox, not afraid to take the big one.
Walker with it. Picked up by Bagley. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 16 points for Evan Fournier.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Fox. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Here's Randall. Almost, but it rolls out. The Kings trail by 5. Barnes passes to Holmes. Outside, Fox. Six on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim. Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Healed outside. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And they go to the intentional foul.
Bagley. That's his second personal foul. Third team. Shooting for New York. Julius Randle. At the line for 2.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Here's Fox. Sacramento again missing. Fournier in the corner. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Fournier's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. Fox finds Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Knicks substitution.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. And here is Quickly. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now, look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.